Well, this is a little... yeah, welcome along. Sorry everyone if you haven't been following the live chat. Just realised I probably should stop playing my music. As funky as it was, I was enjoying it. It seems for some reason that iRacing's race server hasn't launched. I've personally never had this happen before. So I don't really know what's going on. Just seems like it hasn't launched. Which is a shame because it doesn't look like we're going to get a race tonight. Obviously, and in the chat, obviously Tobias was trying to register for this race and has registered, but it says that Tobias is in the race, but it's not. There's no race session. So yeah, that's a little upsetting. What I might just do is I may just disconnect from this session. Another person's dropped out. It was race session. We did have 17 registered, which is a shame. So your screen's going to go back black. I'm going to save that replay because it's a half decent quali lap I did there. So it says I'm registered and may join my session. Wonder what happens if I click join. I obviously haven't withdrawn or anything from the race. Race server just hasn't launched, Connor. So apologies for looking at the black screen. I don't have well, I've got a camera. I am considering hooking it up in between races. As Tobias mentioned, I probably need some funky transitions. Yeah, no, it's put us back into the practice session, so that's the only session that's up for us. I just noticed that so yeah, race just isn't working. It's telling me the race server currently has a connection for you to the session in iRacing. But yeah, no race server. If I look at the iRacing UI, there's just, which is difficult for me to show you, unfortunately. Apologies for that. Yeah, there's just no race. That's a shame. I think it's possible we could have hit 18 or 19 cars with a couple of late registrations. There were 17 confirmed. Yes, Aston's having the problem. Alan King, who those of you who watched my streams will remember Alan. Huge amount of respect for Alan. Always does these races, and even though Alan's not quite on the pace, he's respectful backmarker and always seems to finish the races. So I love the participation. It's fantastic, and often gets some good results because he does finish. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh well. I may end the stream there. I'm going to do a post in the iRacing forums under the Report a Problem forum. So I'll do that after I disconnect from the stream. So I'll report a problem there, and I may send Greg West an email as well, just to, because I know he was looking forward to this tour. Oh, well, sorry, it doesn't look like there'll be a stream this evening, unfortunately. Hopefully it looks okay and sounds okay. Just content-wise, maybe give me the tip in the comments that content could be a little better. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do the open race tomorrow night and get a full race in. But that's quite disappointing. So those of you who are able to race in the 1900 UTC race later on today, what's that? That's in about 9 hours or so. Bit under 8 hours 45. Yeah. Good luck for that. Let us know on the official thread on the forums for the series. I'll just give a quick shout out to. Let me make sure I've got their name right. Jason Wallet, who kicked off a fantastic round post. Obviously got sick of waiting for me to do it. Jump on that if you manage to launch the next race, and let us know a bit about what went on, what sort of strategies there were, and yeah, we'll gather back for the Open tomorrow night. So thanks for tuning in, everyone who tuned in. Really appreciate it, and yeah, hope to see you back tomorrow night. Oh, hang on. It's changed to waiting for the server to process your registration. Race server. Oh, we have a race server. I wonder if those people who left. Oh, I hope those people who left, because the majority of people left. Hope they. Oh, I guess I better get my gloves back on. Look at that! I did all that wrapping up, and then all of a sudden, you have a race server. So, Connor, Vito, you were going to hang around and watch. Tobias, if you haven't unregistered, I'm hoping that we don't get in this race server.
Radio check. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
And it is a race server. There was just a 2 minutes to go call from Jim, I am hoping actually we don't have everyone in here. There we go, only 5 left. Okay, that is good. Alright, it's going to be an unofficial race. Oh, let's see what we can do. I'll understand if people don't want to hang around for an unofficial race. But let's see what happens. I think if it becomes us just hot lapping, I'll leave. I don't know, Tobias. It just took for absolute ever. You're not here, and it's fell to 5 people, so it's unofficial anyway. But yeah, you're not on the list, so you withdrew before the server took its cut. I was really worried there were going to be 17 people on this list, and everyone thought that they'd withdrawn.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Yeah, Tobias, you've unregistered, and that managed to go through before the server launched, so your iRating's all safe. I just didn't get around to unregistering. I was yammering onto my stream, so hopefully I'm not talking too loud there. I watched back my practice stream from last night, well, half of it, and yeah, I do tend to raise my voice a bit when I'm in the car because it's quite loud.
Nice, there's only 4 of us.
Well, there's that big delay launching the race server, so a lot of people are unregistered. Alright.
Should cancel it really, it was a good turnout before.
Yeah, it's a huge shame. It's a huge shame. I'm going to treat this as a bit of practice, and see what happens. All right.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
Harry's a little upset that
The track temperature's falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
everyone left. I understand why everyone disconnected. It didn't look like anything was going to happen. I'm just glad that people aren't losing iRating for a session that they didn't know they were going to be able to join. But 17 or 18 drivers around here would have been fantastic for a first race of the season. Yeah, let's reset that.
The exit looks clear.
Of course, the thing with that is won't lose iRating because it's unofficial, but that safety rating, that's going to count. Yeah, It's a shame. I'm sure there were a few people who were trying to do this to prep for their open races. I'm hoping that one or two fast people stay away from this series. And I can do something in the Division 2. Ah, Adrian. Alright, we're around here now. Let's do our laps, otherwise we're going to run out of time. Now, the trick there was there's a throttle position that will enable DRS to be open. Because I think DRS is 90% throttle. But we don't deploy till 95%. The ERS. So there's a throttle position where you're not deploying battery, but you've got the DRS flap open. So it's like being on no deploy setting, even though with the fixed setup that isn't allowed.
New fastest lap for Ridley on 30.62.
That was a bit early. Alright. Full beans this lap.
P3, that puts you 3.5 off the leader's pace. That lap was at 134.15.
That was rubbish. Rubbish couple laps. I think I had a 130 in me. Yeah, I'm just emulating my idol. I mean, the first lap wasn't terrible. The 34 trying not to deploy any battery isn't terrible. But I mean, starting top 5. So, just everybody's starting top 5, that's all.
That's the end of the session, P3.
I am actually glad that enough people pulled out for it to be unofficial in a way. Because if there was 6 people here, and then having to race for that. Alright, we're just going to go medium. I don't even know if I'm going to do how much I'm going to do. But let's just reload the setup. Everything looks good. Done. Of course you haven't, Tobias. Of course not. What have we got? Mediums, softs. And I'm not sure ahead.
P3, the track temp is 21, the air temp is 18 Celsius. Okay, Adrian, get ready. Go, go, go! Car right. Right side, car right. Clear right.
Oh no, there's been an accident behind. Pretty sure I gave everyone enough space there. Thanks, Luke. I don't know if I'm going to do this
Nice start, mate. Well done.
This whole race. See how it goes. If you're just joining us, Luke, the race server took about 12 minutes, nearly 15 minutes to launch. So we had 17 people registered, and that became 5 by the time the server was spun up. So, pretty disappointing. Yeah, they must be.
You're now in the lead.
Earlier in the chat, someone, I think it was, don't know whether it was Tobias or Vito, mentioned something about Porsche Cup having issues last week. I know they've had some data API issues, but I wouldn't have thought that impacted the race servers. I'm just glad it didn't take all the people who were registered at 8 PM and consider them registered for the session that started at 8:15 or whenever it started. Oh. I think they're chasing me down. Come on, 34.0, where are you?
The guy behind has just done a 135.14.
Ah, yeah, absolutely, Luke. Definitely one of the better ones.
You're in the lead.
Wasn't so sure about it when I first raced it, but no, 100%. It's almost a shame.
Ridley behind is increasing. It's now 3.7.
So many people only race it when it's part of the bigger Nordschleife.
Your lap time was at 1:34.47. That's your best lap in this session. Fastest lap for Kibble, 1:33.36.
At least you know it's nearly there, mate. Hopefully, you know, by hopefully, you know, here on at latest on Monday about what your options are.
Gap to Ridley behind is now 4.0.
I'm assuming that Sasha and Harry are running with damage. There's no reason I should be this much faster than them. I thought my pace was pretty ordinary. Mind you, I haven't really compared that with anyone, I've just assumed.
You've just done a 1:34.87.
Well, it'll be all be good data for the strategy, absolutely, Vito. Oh, sorry, I think I said Harry earlier, it's Harley. Harley seems to have stepped the pace up. Can't do corners like that. I finally caught up with Stuffy's stream. I got to the part today where he did a
Your last lap time was at 1:34.60.
It should be 1:34.0, Adrian. I was glad to see that I spun in all the exact same places that Scott did.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Adrian.
That's faster. There we go.
The gap to Kibble behind is now 2.9 seconds.
The thing I like most about this circuit is, apart from the chicane, and it's only in this version of the chicane, there's really no crappy corners. You know, hairpins are a part of race circuits. That's a good hairpin. This S section is nice and fast and flowing, and especially in this car, just full out. You know, there's lots of corners where you can race through them. It's just great. I suppose even the chicane, I'm quite comfortable taking the bit of the
That lap time was 1:34.01. That's your best lap in this session.
first apex.
That's a new fastest lap for Kibble, 1:33.12.
33.1. Oof. Ten seconds though, must have made a mistake.
The gap to Kibble behind is now 9.7 seconds.
I'm doing 34 ones and Harley behind's doing 33 ones.
Fastest lap for Kibble, 1:32.86.
Oh, 32.8. I think even if I was on the soft tyre, I'm not sure I would do that. I need to find a bit of pace, just a little bit. There we go. Tenth and a half.
That was a 1:33.85. That's your quickest lap. Kibble is gaining on you. The gap's now 7.9.
Yeah, I will remember the tyre. The thing is, I don't know how long anyone's going to stay around in this race. They may run to their desired pit stop and then finish. But I mean, 2/10 improvement's good. Ended up being 1/10 by the end.
New fastest lap for Kibble, 1:32.37. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Can't believe how many times you're like 10th,
Gap to
10th and a
Kibble
half up,
behind is now
going
6.0
into that
seconds.
chicane, and then just on the exit you just watch it go from, you know, minus 1.5 to like plus 0.01. It's like, really? Was I that good that time out of that chicane? Oh, that's an off track.
Alright Adrian, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You get up on the curbs at the wrong time, you really can just lose all your underfloor downforce, and that's most of it. green for fuel. That's good. Especially since it's a fixed set. So we can't do anything about choosing that anyway. Need to send that brake bias back before that corner.
That last lap was a 1:34.09. That's a new fastest lap for Kibble, 1:32.36. Okay, Adrian, your lap times are pretty consistent. Kibble is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.5.
Yeah, catch you later, Luke. Enjoy.
Kibble is gaining on you. The gap is now 0.37.
Comes with DRS.
Left side. Clear left. Come on, Adrian. Keep pushing. We might get him back. P2. That lap was a 1:34.52. gap to Kibble ahead is now 0.8.
Just got that little bit more grip everywhere. Far out. How did that go? How did that go on me?
The gap to Kibble ahead is increasing. It's now 7.4 seconds. You've just done a 134.11.
So I know I was talking in Stuppy's Discord about 40 or 45 laps on the one set of softs. Obviously the deg's too high for that, especially locking up that inside, that right front, but I might, since this race hasn't gone official and I'm able to do a bit of experimentation, I may come in around the 40 lap mark and see if I can actually get the tyre to the end, or whether I start losing too much time. Lighter fuel loads. It's a track temp. 20 degrees still.
That was a 133.72. That's your quickest lap in this session. The gap to Kibble ahead is now 8.5 seconds.
I think if Harley hits, I probably have to follow so it's a straight fight. Unless I wanted to try a little bit of overcut due to the warm-up.
Lap times are pretty consistent. Rem behind is pitting.
Chechu's going for a pit on the 20. I wonder if he's doing 20-20-20 or similar. Just trying to take the next tyre 40 laps. Watch Chechu come out on softs. It's not the line for that.
The gap to Kibble ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. P2, your lap time was 1:34.48.
What do you think, Vito? Genuine strategy from Chechu? Or just mucking around because it's unofficial?
The gap to Kibble in front is now 13 seconds. That lap was a 1:34.21.
Started to get understeer on these despite them being 100 degrees on the front.
The gap to Ridley behind is increasing. It's now 18 seconds. Fastest lap for Kibble, 132.36.
Probably needs a pit.
The gap to Kibble ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Probably needs a pit, because otherwise...
You've just done a 135.07.
I mean, it's gonna have a whole pit stop on me. You know what, I'll pit at the end of 25.
The gap to Kibble ahead is now 16 seconds.
Nice round number.
That's a new fastest lap for Kibble, 132.15. That lap time was 133.39. That's your fastest lap. New fastest lap for Kibble, 132.00. You've just done a 133.64. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.33 off the pace. The gap to Kibble ahead is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
Sent it too hard there. Didn't get the rotation. Look at that, I lied. Kinda forgot to pit. The annoying thing is these tyres seem to have just ripped up.
Track limits, watch those lines.
I'm treating them right, that is. Whoa!
Stay between the lines, please, Adrian.
Did not do that corner correctly. You know what? Grab some softs and see how long they last.
Box in 350 metres. 100 metres. 50 metres. Pit exits clear.
It's probably a bit early, but much better I find out tonight than tomorrow night. Especially now that tonight's practice and doesn't count. That also means I'm going to have to find another time on the weekend to do another race.
Ramp is reeling you in. The gap's now 19 seconds. Alright, let's see what we can do now. That was a 133.89. Rem is closing you down. The gap has come down to 18 seconds. You've just done a 132.70. Good lap. That's your quickest today. The gap to Rem behind is increasing. It's now 19 seconds. Okay, Adrian, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. That lap was a 132.81. That lap time was 132.72. New fastest lap for Kibble, 131.88.
31.88.
The gap to Rem behind is now 19 seconds. Just done a 132.41. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 3 is 0.39 off the pace.
Bet that 3/10 is all in the chicane. Or maybe a 10th at the top of the hill on the way in, and 2/10 in the chicane. Yes. Nice lap.
Your lap time was 132.00. Alright Adrian, that's good consistency, keep it up. That lap was a 132.33.
Harley's had an incident. I nearly did too.
That lap time was 1:32.45.
It was a lovely Mercedes arena. Yeah, overslowed for that hairpin.
We're matching race pace.
Not a great lap, but not bad through there. Good hairpin and good last turn though. Booyah, let's go.
We're currently setting the pace. That was 1:31.91.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
The leader, Kibble, is pitting.
Wow, so did 38 laps on softs from the start. Nice run. Gotta applaud that. we've got hot fronts and we need to just start chipping away.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Kibble in. The gap is 15 seconds.
How you going, Shane? Welcome along. Unfortunately, this stream is of an unofficial race. There were some issues loading the server up at the start of the session, and too many people pulled out. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, not doing too bad.
We're quickest right now. That lap was at 132.14. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Kibble in. The gap is now 13 seconds.
Decent vids to watch, mate. Just a shame there was 17 people signed up. Could have been one or two more right on the bell. Been a lot of anticipation for this series coming back. The regular iRacing 12 weekly iRacing series is not really populated, not many races going official, but people really do like these 100% length ones, and I do too, because you really get to, cars are really built for it.
We're quickest at the moment. Your lap time was at 132.19. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 3. Ram behind is pitting.
Two-stop strategy for Chechu. Well, it's never really been super popular. There was the burst of excitement when they got the Mercedes W12. I mean, which was understandable. It was literally the World Championship car driven by the Drivers' Champion that arrived on iRacing
13 seconds
before the last race of the season that it was racing in. So one of the coolest experiences of my life is driving the Mercedes W12 around on the virtual track and then going, oh, F1 practice is starting, and heading off to watch Abu Dhabi practice
We're
1.
setting the pace. Your last lap time was at 132.14.
And seeing the car I'd just been driving the simulated version of going around the track, it was pretty surreal. I mean, I know that GT3, GTD drivers and the LMP2 drivers and the GTP drivers, you get all that because, you know, they're all current race cars. But it's quite rare in the Formula One realm to actually be driving a simulation of the current car. Pretty unheard of, I think. Normally they arrive a couple of years later.
The gap to Kibble in front is now 13 seconds.
Like the Formula One series, which is a completely valid title to make, but I don't think the physics are quite up there with what iRacing were doing. I really hope that the license split that's coming up
133.02
will encourage people to dabble across the fence between sports cars or, you know, tin tops and these open wheel cars. Love to see people who regularly drive the things like the GT3s or the GTPs give the open wheel series a go, and perhaps choose the F1 car. I know I'll be making use of the license split to run a bit more tin top. Hopefully Stuffy will have me back for another Enduro. Yeah, rain absolutely will be interesting. Have to drive some Formula 4 during next week. Try to find some time to drive Formula 4. Yeah, I think there'll be some good interest. I'm sort of glad
Adrian, the gap's now 12 seconds.
That the vote for Portimao was successful to replace this circuit in Season 2, Week 9. It's going to encourage a few people to purchase it next season that maybe wouldn't, so that they're ready for the tour later in the year. But I mean, Season 3 is the sweet spot.
We're quickest at the moment. That lap time was 1:32.28.
And that's just following the real life Formula 1 calendar. It's just a great series of races. It's, you know, all the great F1 tracks. Spa, Red Bull Ring, Silverstone, Monza, although I don't like racing at Monza, but lots of other people do. I had a good time at Spa last year in the tour. had some wicked sends in those races. I remember throwing it down the inside of someone at Banya Chicane. Adelaide would be interesting, I think. It'd probably be a bit bumpy in one of these cars. I know I haven't driven the W13 around Sandown, but I have driven the F3 car around Sandown, and it's just terrible.
The gap to Kibble ahead is now 12 seconds.
So many bumps.
We're currently setting the pace. That lap was a 132.12.
But yeah, it'd be great to get Adelaide on the circuit. Yeah, although something happened with the World TCR race that was races that were meant to be there. So there was meant to be like a 2 weekend in a row World TCR double header or something. Or it was the local TCR 1 week and then the world stuff the next week or something. And then I just saw this announcement that the world TCR weren't coming to Australia anymore this year. So that was a shame. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, that was too deep. Shame we were 2 tenths up. But yeah, I'd like to see some
We're setting the pace.
stuff come from the TCR announcement. Oh, I don't know, Shane. Probably money.
You're reeling. Kibble in. The gap's now 10 seconds.
It's usually to do with money. It's a shame because it seemed like they had a good event there last year. I must say that I haven't really got into watching TCR. By the time I've watched F1 and a bit of supercars, yeah, there is a bit of travel time, and they need to get the cars down here. I think that's why they made it a double header weekend.
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
So they could, if they could get the cars down under, they could get more. I mean, it might be shipping. I know that the WEC World Endurance Championship prologue testing thing was delayed due to shipping.
The gap to Kibble in front is now 9.9 seconds.
Come on. Need to be doing my fastest laps every lap, not my... Believe it or not, I was looking down at my dash, not at where I was on track. Maybe I need to start talking about Motorsport Series again. I was on a good rhythm there for a while. Oof. Let's let him get away.
Okay, Adrian, we're matching race pace. That lap time was 1:32.29.
Come on, need to find that. Want 10th and a half. There it is. Ah.
The gap to Kibble ahead is now 10 seconds.
Chicane giveth and the
The
chicane
lap time was
taketh away.
1:31.73.
Texting. Brake biasing, actually. Sort of glad they've simplified driving this car down. I don't think I'll be able to keep it on the road with all the stuff the real drivers need to do. Some engineer yammering. Fail 2-1, fail 21. And you need to start paging through menus to fail a sensor. I don't mess with half the settings they have implemented. Come on, Harley, be a sport. Lose some time like you did the other lap.
The gap to Kibble in front is now 9.9 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:31.80.
Slow entry, but made it even on the exit. I'd rather not lift the wheel up there every lap. It's not fun.
The gap to Kibble ahead is now 9.6 seconds. We're quickest right now.
I wasn't going to drive the whole of this race, but I kind of want to chase Harley down now.
Okay, Adrian, you're reeling. Kibble in. The gap is now 9.4. We're currently setting the pace. That last lap was at 131.74.
Yeah, I absolutely am most of the way through the race. Will be good data, tyre data for... I can see him! Good tyre data for tomorrow night and the weekend. Even though I've been pushing like a bastard, these tyres have made it through, so... I had a couple of spins in my practice, and I wonder if that made the difference on my tyre wear.
Just done a 132.37.
No. Needs to be 31.7, not 32.37.
The gap to Kibble ahead is now 9.3 seconds.
There's a 10th in that hesitation on throttle. But I was worried the angle wasn't there and that the back was going to go round. No! Ah.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Oh, that's disappointing. Too much throttle.
The gap to Kibble ahead is now 14 seconds.
I would have only got close. I was taking a few tenths at a time, so even if I did some absolute pearlers and was taking a half to 3/4 of a second, I think I'd only come within, you know, 3 or 4 seconds by the last lap. It's just good to be back driving this car. Nothing wrong with the Cadillac GTP at Daytona. That was fun. Lots of fun thanks to being with
we're setting the pace. That lap was at 131.80.
vexed stuffy racing. So definitely looking forward to Sebring. That's an off track.
Alright Adrian, we've just cut the track.
And was fun to do Bathurst as well, the Bathurst 12 hour. Definitely need a third person for the 12 hour though. I mean,
we've just
some
had a warning
people
for cutting the
don't,
track.
I think you need at least 3 people on your team, even if one doesn't drive and is just a spotter.
The gap to Kibble ahead is increasing. It's now 18 seconds.
I haven't heard Jim say that, no. He was telling me I was first in a practice session that was solo last night, so... Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to go solo. 2 stints in around the mountain is enough for me. Why didn't that shift? Matt driving by himself is just crazy. I didn't see how he got on, actually. I tend to only really watch Stuffy and
the gap to Kibble ahead is increasing. It's now 19 seconds. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
We did lose, Rob and I lost about 5 to 10 seconds at one point because Rob did a bathroom dash at his mid.
You've just done a 134.16
pit stop. And he was just too slow. But that was alright, we were already a lap down at that point. It wasn't going to cost us any places. Just a little bit of time on the road. And then I had a couple of accidents and that was our race. I think it's a bit of a shame that I didn't manage to convince more people to put Bathurst on the tour schedule, actually. Because this car is absolutely mega around there. It's just like, as you ease on the throttle out of the cutting, up the hill, once you get to 100%, you just hold it all the way around through Reed, Silman, McPhilmy. Once the tyres are warm, of course. I've seen about 3 lap 1 pilots.
2 laps left, come on, you're looking good for a podium.
Not the specific one from Matt Malone's, no. I'd love for there to be better yellow flags in iRacing. Hopefully they can work on that. Along with rain. I'll hunt it down. I did see one that was posted to Basic Ollie's Discord. I think he showed it on stream, actually. And I got sent another one. These tyres are just going off.
Okay, Adrian, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. We're quickest at the moment.
There we go. Famous Jim, keep it together, we'll be on the podium. Let me look that information up for you, Tobias. Left front 55, 56, 63, 65 for right front. Watch where you're going, don't read tyre info. So yeah, right front 63, 65, and then 79s and 78s at the back. So they had plenty of tyre left. I think I was probably a few laps early on these softs, but I wanted to see how they go. I think just this little bit that I've lost at the end, the couple of spins, and just the performance the last couple of laps.
Nice one, Adrian. Great drive. That's a podium.
Thanks for racing, Harley. You were too quick for me tonight.
Yeah, thank God that's over.
Oh, good luck in your other races.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Yeah.
I'm gonna drive back to all the way back to my box because I want to see if some people have been reporting that they've been getting tyre data in like after the flag, which I thought you didn't. Alright, catch you later, Shane. It is getting on a bit. Yeah, I just wish this podium counted for something. No worries, Vito. Thanks for tuning in. I think this... will definitely inform tomorrow night.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
Because I was doing decent times towards the
100
end of my
50 meters.
stint. Alright. Let's have a look in the garage just in case. So, it was the left front that was worst off this time. I'm sure it was the right front last night. I hope it kicks off for you earlier, properly too, Vito. Yeah, I'll have to find time on the weekend to do another race. So what do we got? Left front is 44.44. I'm only calling out middle and inside because they're the only ones that matter. Right front is 52.56. Left rear 66.67. And right rear 67.66. So that many laps, what was it? 34 laps on the soft. Yes, 34 laps. Wouldn't want to do too much more. So that's definitely informed tomorrow night. So I think I'm just going to split it down the middle. Go to lap 29 or 30 or 31, depending on how the mediums feel. Because I was doing, just before my stop, where did I stop? 26. End of 26. So yeah, I was doing 33.7, 33.6, 33.3. Had a bad lap, did 35, but yeah. So there was a patch there where they got worse. And then they were just getting better, and I pitted off them. Like an idiot. Let's have a quick look at my start, because I think that was pretty handy. That was lovely. Oh, almost 3 wide. And then what happens behind? Let's go back and have a look. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, can't. It's difficult. I wonder when. Oh, Chechu. I wonder when Chechu got the call that there was a car on the inside. Yeah, I'm not sure who to call that on. I think it's mostly on Chechu because it was the turn across, but it would be difficult if you didn't get a spotter call. I'm not sure you would have there. That allowed Sasha to end up behind me, and then me to start skipping away. What did we do? We did 34.9, 34.4, 38.48. Yep, we're dead in the 34s. Odd sprinkle of 33s. Then we had another run of 34s. Then a bad run where we had a 39. And we brought it back to 33s before we pitted. Right, well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Great to have you along. Tomorrow night, I'll give the Open a go, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a race server on time. And yeah, if the Open's as populated as tonight's was looking like it was going to be, it's going to be a full race. Anyway, only thing left to say is good night, and catch you later.